Welcome back, everybody. I have no idea what's going on here.
Who knows?
This is probably another map I'm not familiar with. Let's just follow Bonefoot for a bit. Maybe he knows what's going on. Does it not feel like he's on a tilt too? Or am I crazy?
I think you're crazy.
All right. I swear he's on a tilt. I think I'm sicker than I thought.
You're seeing everything on a tilt.
Oh, ouch! Ouch! Bone was the lone survivor. He just got taken out.
Bone.
So apparently Derp is winning here.
Yeah.
I have a feeling we're gonna just call the whole night a tie. It's been pretty iffy.
It's been, yeah.
What the hell? Look at Keyblade's
Yeah.
outfit. The fucking elven. He looks
why
like
is he
an
wearing
elf.
an ankh?
An ankh?
I'm pretty sure that's what that's called.
What is
the
an
cross with the little loop on the top?
Oh, is that what he's wearing?
I think so.
That was just a
Oh, now it's
chain.
gone.
Oh, it must be because
Oh,
he's
there.
running. I'll take your word for it. All right, let's see how he does up here. We'll follow him through the eyes of a manic scout. Keyblade's one of the strongest scouts I've ever seen. There he's doing a force of nature jump.
Eva.
Did you know you can do that?
I've seen them do it.
Yeah.
I have not.
It's like
I'm not
rocket
good
jumping,
enough.
but really fast.
I
and
always find it very annoying when they do it.
Yes, as most scouts tend to be.
Yeah.
We're following the fisherman now as he tries to look for a target. Maybe we'll go somewhere else. Dr. Dart for Derp, moving up beside his
Ouch.
buddy. There was two heavies there. Here's gold in my dick. What up? Who is this? I wonder who it actually is.
I don't know.
I find that weird about Steam, how you can just change your handle at any time so nobody can recognize you. Is there a way to, like, as a client... Oh, Derp just won again,
Oh,
apparently,
someone
by
is.
killing you guys.
Yeah, there it is.
Is there a way to, like, force it to only show people's real usernames? Because it would suck if you're, like, trying to figure out who the hell's who, but everybody changed their name to Golden My Dick, what up? The first name you picked is always linked to your account. Yeah, but I mean, people can change their names, though, in Team Fortress. That's how they add, like,
Yeah, how do you
VGA Turbo and stuff. There must be a way to go back to default. There must be some sort of a thingy.
Oh, this heavy's mowing people down.
Derp again. So has it been 2 Derp wins?
Yeah, I think it has.
Yeah, it has. I think
It
it's due
looks-
to all these heavies and meds.
Yeah, they're killing.
It's funny when a team is doing bad. Sometimes the best thing to do is just go back to meat and potatoes,
Yeah.
heavies and meds. It's
Yeah.
amazing how good they can do if the opposite
Especially
team's
a
not
whole
prepared.
group of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it's just amazing. At least switch to it for long enough to shake things up so that they like dedicate themselves to a bunch of spies and then change back to like pyros or something.
Yeah.
But like a team of heavies and meds with a pyro backing them up too, that is like deadly. Because even spies will have trouble getting in behind.
Right. Oh, control point.
Derp's going to take the
Oh,
point
you're
this time. We're switching
killing.
it up. There's only one snarper left. Let's
Derp
see if we
is
can find
just-
him. He's
oh,
a
he's a
spy
spy.
too. They're chasing him.
No.
It's over, Snarp. It's over. Come on. He's dead.
Oh. What were you thinking, Snarf?
That was 3 in a row. That's a Derp win. They're doing a 4th round, even though Blue reached... Oh,
Or is
Blue
this
reached
just
3
starting
wins.
either?
Teams are now
Starting
being
over.
scrambled.
Oh.
All right. This is definitely our most freeform night of Team
Yeah.
Fortress.
It's like jazz.
We really... You and this jazz freeform. Are you gonna change your what do you call that? Your repertoire of you gonna go jazz? You gonna be jazzy now?
Jazz and Jeff?
Yeah.
I wish I was Jazz and Jeff.
If I can be Fresh Prince, fuck yeah.
Does that mean I get to fuck Hillary?
If you want. No, he never did, except in that fantasy or that bad dream that Uncle Phil had one time. You remember?
Yes.
It was pretty horrible. He's like, "Hey, Dad."
Weren't they like married?
Yeah, something like that. Hey, Dad.
Water?
And I'll be picking up every girl. Yo, baby, yo, baby, yo.
Oh, Fresh Prince. You peaked too soon, Will Smith.
Well, but then he did a pretty legitimate acting career for a while
yeah.
there.
No, he did.
And then he kind of stopped because he wants to raise his kids and make them into superstars.
Which they are.
Which they are. Blue team wins again. Derp has got this pretty, even with the
Derp's
scramble,
got this
Derp
locked
is...
down.
That's after a scramble, too. It's the magic of Derp. Bone blows himself up, as is tradition.
I'm turning into Howard Moon, apparently.
Howard Moon. I like how Howard Moon's become synonymous with racist. I'm Howard Moon! It was so amazing how he got killed. Spoilers. Alright. Let's see what's going on here. Derp, lots of meds. Man, I gotta say, tonight, the medics have been making it. Making or breaking it. As is with any good Team Fortress match, a team with skilled medic backup almost always has the edge.
Pushing it to the limit. Climbing the mountaintop.
There's only a few maps where I think that medics are sometimes useless. Well, not useless, but not as powerful.
Not as useful.
Some of the maps with plentiful health. But those maps that they do strongest on are the ones where Derp again. This has been a pretty weird night. I'm not sure if I'm ready to. Maybe I'll speak to this now since the Bonefoot blows himself up again, as is tradition. So we've been considering for season 2. By the way, I don't even know what the standings are right now. Snarf and Derp, like I haven't been paying attention.
Yeah.
Who's
after
in the
those,
lead?
I think Derp's taking it.
No, I'm talking about in general. In our season,
yeah.
we had the exhibition, then we've had 3.
I'd have to watch him again.
We had the season opener, and then 2. Have we had done 2 matches since
Chat?
then, or 1?
2?
Because Derp won the first. We'll have to go back to the YouTube videos. But anyways,
Mr. Chris says Snarf is winning.
Snarf is winning. They can't be. It's tied, I think. This one would decide, I think. This is the third. Anyways, I don't care. So I'm going to just talk a little bit about how we've been... Hey, I got new items for being a spectator. Nice.
Sweet.
Ooh, I don't even have this one yet. Fires special bolts that heal teammates. And... Oh, I finally got this thing. 75% less ammo. No headshots. And deal damage based on the distance traveled. So the longer the shot you get, the more damage it does.
So is it like a bow that you have to hold for a bit?
Yeah. -1 health regenerated per second on the wearer. That's pretty cool. All right. So yeah.
So about the...
We've been thinking about making season 2 a bit more serious and less freeform, and having set teams, and maybe even having a Derp Snarf team that is set.
Yeah.
But then also having other teams. I don't know. The thing is, I don't want to get rid of Derp and Snarf. But if we have multiple teams in a tournament setting, how can you have multiple Derp and Snarf teams? Maybe we can have Derp, Alpha, Beta, and then like have 3 teams for each. That way we can get more turbos in if those teams rotate into shows.
Yeah.
Without having to, and then have a tournament bracket set up where it's always like Derp versus Snarf teams going against each other, and maybe the biggest challenge in that is just how to let the Snarf one, how to decide the teams. Because I don't want it to be unfair. I don't want, the best players to all start talking to each other and being like, hey, let's make the best team. Because I know you're good and I know I'm good.
And how involved would you want to be in deciding those
I don't
teams,
want to
right?
be involved at all, really. I know that the mod team could maybe do a little bit of oversight, but like one thing we were thinking was maybe make team captains. Maybe have nominations for team captains, and then the team captains could maybe I would say those nominations should be based on whoever seems to log the most time in the server on a general basis.
Yeah.
Thus, people who would know people the best. Like, I would like to nominate people like Neko, who's on a lot and plays a very solid medic, team player medic, and he's very vocal as well. That's a good team captain. Be somebody who can talk a lot and tell people what's going down. Like in the case of, as much as I like Bonefoot, I probably wouldn't make him a team captain just because he doesn't use voice chat. He's our strong silent type. But people who play a lot and are good, but also very, very team player like. And then they would choose the team. They would choose like in sort of a draft.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That makes sense.
Or maybe we'd have a scramble night
back and forth
where
or...
we like look at the standings and then they choose a draft. I don't know. Anyways, we're still kind of coming up with ideas. We'll keep on discussing it, but I want it to be fair above all, and I want it to not get too serious. And I feel like if it was just if it was too much team choosing, it might get a little too like serious and competitive. If it was real team choosing, or like I don't know. I have a few ideas, but it would be fun though. Like we'd have like a round one of the teams. The other team, but it would always be Snarf and Derp.
Depending on which Snarf team and which Derp team.
Yeah. So, we'll see. All right, what do we got here? The other challenge that we face with doing set teams like that is what if some people can't make it that night?
Well, yeah, that's the whole...
And then they're short on their team. One of the teams is comprised of like 4 people, and then we have another team of 9.
Yeah, well, before we talked about there's multiple Derp or Snarf teams, so people could fill in if necessary.
But then does that end up making, what if the people that fill in are the best of the teams?
You'd have to choose
it gets
certain
really hard.
Standbys,
I know.
or it gets pretty involved.
It's tough.
Or we'd have to make sure we gave lots of advance and didn't change the day it was on.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I could do that. That's not a problem, not changing the day. By the way, I think we're kind of wrapping up here, guys. I'm calling it a tie tonight. It's been all over the place. We've been confused by a lot of what's going on.
The Derp's derped. The Snarf's snarfed.
Yep. Oktoberfest. You could try sacrificing a ghost. Some people think that helps. Pre-post show is what they're calling this.
The pre-post show.
Snarfs win. No, they don't, Chris. People have been calling Becky the Derp cheerleader and Chris the Snarf cheerleader. Here you go. You got Chris as a cheerleader.
Hi, Chris.
But what ideally, one of the other ideas, and I don't even know if Team Fortress servers can do this, but if you could do, like, they're always in here ahead of time playing for an hour anyways before we start. If you could play for an hour and make it so that the scrambles are consistent between maps. Because what happens when a map changes, you come back in and you choose a team. I wish that the server would remember the team and bring it into the new map, and you can't choose a team. It just keeps the teams, and it'll scramble them again. Like, so it stays consistent so that the scrambling keeps on balancing until over the course of an hour you would think we have 2 very even teams, and so that even with a map change throughout the show, it's only going like, it's not going to change those guys each map. That's why each map, you never know what's going to happen each map because it's starting them fresh again.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Me and my friends are brainstorming on a game with Fraser mode. Mind glitch testing it for us? Sure. I'll do it on the show. I've had another developer contact me saying that they're going to put Fraser mode in their game.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a thing now.
I forget who it was. Yeah, so I guess if you have don't send them to me. I'm gonna keep. I'll discuss it with my mods.
Your inbox is clogged enough.
Yeah. I say that I'd like your suggestions, but it would.
I'm not gonna look at them.
I gotta still catch up on a lot of stuff. So what I'm thinking is I'll wrap up this part of the show, and I'm thinking of playing a little Team Fortress myself now, and maybe I'll put the game footage full screen and just play.
Oh, you're gonna play here?
Yeah. Maybe just play full screen. I'll play on my desk though, and I'll take me out of the shot. That's why I'm gonna go full screen, because I can't play here properly. And maybe I'll jump in the server, and Ben will jump in too. Oh, Becky's coming in to say hi. Okay, Becky's
Saying hi.
Is. She's gonna say hi to everybody. Here, you can. Your mic's not turned up. You can just say hi.
Hi, chat.
All right.
Wanna say hi, bye.
Cough on them.
See you later, guys. See you later.